The Middle East, a region marked by its vibrant cultures, vast deserts, and ancient history, is once again at the center of a storm of conflict and controversy, where the winds of war blow relentlessly, leaving the world in a state of uneasy anticipation. The United States, a nation thousands of miles away, is once again acting as the regional sheriff. The Biden administration actively supports Israel's military actions against Palestinians in Gaza. Military assets are deployed, diplomatic pressure is applied, and the world watches in tense silence. Hamas is equated to ISIL, calls for de-escalation are rejected, and Arab governments are pressured to condemn Hamas. Yet, the Arab public sentiment overwhelmingly supports Palestine. While the official statements paint one picture, the reality on the ground paints another. The U.S. shows little concern for Palestinian civilians and supports Israeli plans for displacement. These actions risk sparking further regional conflict and draw criticism for enabling what some consider Israeli war crimes. Two women, Natasha Hall and Anel Shalin, shed light on this complex situation. Natasha, a former government official and expert on Syria, has dedicated her career to foreign policy and humanitarian aid in the Middle East. Anel, a political scientist specializing in the Middle East, has worked tirelessly to promote a foreign policy alternative to American militarism. Both women have been deeply affected by the events of 9/11 and subsequent conflicts in the Middle East, shaping their careers and perspectives on international relations. The question that looms large is this Israel's forever war? A war without end? A war where the lines between right and wrong blur? And a war that leaves scars that will take generations to heal? The conflict in the Middle East is a complex tapestry woven with threads of power, religion, and history. The United States' involvement, the role of Hamas in Israel, the sentiments of the Arab public, and the perspectives of experts like Natasha and Anel are all crucial threads in this tapestry. To understand this conflict, one must consider all these elements. The U.S.'s role as the regional sheriff, the dichotomy between official statements and public sentiment, the potential for further conflict, and the human cost of war. The perspectives of Natasha and Anel add depth to this understanding, providing a glimpse into the realities of the conflict and the impact it has on those who live it every day. In conclusion, the Middle East is more than just a region marked by conflict. It is a land where history is written and rewritten every day, where the echoes of ancient civilizations mingle with the sounds of modern warfare, and where the future is as uncertain as it is hopeful. The question remains, is this Israel's forever war? Only time will tell.